Good morning and welcome to yoga this morning. So for your practice, housekeeping wise, I'm going to be using 2 chairs today. You do not need to if your body allows for that, or you might like to have blocks if you have them, or those big giant books. I'm just using chairs because it's not what I typically do. And if you like to use chairs, just press pause on your recording and come on back. As far as the rest of class today, we're going to offer a very breath-centered or focused kind of class, and it has to do with the invitation of yoga. So invitation of yoga is to find yourself in your beingness, in your presence, and to be open to your experience. And that generally shows up and translates well for yoga, also in our bodies. And what I mean by that is that we have resistances. So there might be areas of contraction, density, stiffness, however you might experience it in the body. And these resistances energetically show up in our lives. Like yesterday, I was informed that the governor has now proclaimed that when we go to the grocery store, we have to wear those masks over our faces. And I don't want to wear a mask. And I just find that a little bit, for myself, kind of funny. So I offer these not to just, have it be kind of this thing where it's like a big giant thing, but to sort of start incrementally with these sort of smaller resistances that we can see and kind of play with in a very easy, lighthearted kind of way. So let's come, and we'll start by standing at the top of your mat. And we'll just find our feet right underneath our hips. And I'm also off on an angle just so you can see my back leg as well. And I'm going to invite you to go ahead and place your hands right on your belly. And if you know Ujjayi Pranayama, that's what we're going to do. That's that breath that we constrict the throat so that you can hear the sound of the breath. If that's not something that's familiar to you, just breathe in and out through the nose. We'll do that another time, but time is very constricted with our practices right now. So let's just offer the eyes a soft gaze or closing down, hands on belly. And it's that deep ocean sound. So again, just grounding down through feet, through ankles, through leg bones, having them directly underneath your hips. And breathe a nice, long, deep inhale all the way down to your belly. And then mindfully letting that exhale extend all the way out so that both sides of inhale and exhale are just about equal, so that you can feel fully all the way in and exhaling all the way out. And again, let's take 3 more breaths like that. So really finding that enlivened breath. Mindfully drawing attention to the rhythm of your own body, the rhythm of your own breath, the rhythm of your own life, and feeling more fully in your presence, more fully in your beingness. 2 more breaths, just like that. And then we'll incorporate into some movement. 1 last inhale and exhale. Great. And then slowly allow the hands to come down by the sides. Palms can face forward. And gaze is straight out above, right out from the nose. And all we're going to do is we're going to just inhale and lift up onto the balls of your feet. Arms come out and around, and then fingertips touch the backs of your shoulders, opposite shoulders. As you exhale, sweep arms around and slowly lower heels to come all the way down to the ground. So the hands and heels and exhale all happen again. So keep moving. So inhale brings you up onto the balls of your feet, little bit of balance. Exhale, arms come out and around, down to the sides, heels touch. 2 more times. Inhale, lift back up. And then exhale, arms down, heels slowly coming back down to ground. Last time, inhale, sweep up. Fill up with breath. Still using your Ujjayi pranayama if you have that. Also doing the Mula Bandha. Good. And then just offering yourself, inhale, exhale. So again, lifting of the pelvic floor, squeezing in this lower belly portion here. So drawing the navel in towards the spine, just energetically, just a little bit. So we'll inhale now. And as you exhale, take your hands and interlace your hands behind your head. And then as you exhale, press your head into your hands into your head. Inhale here, grow long through the inner spine. And now as you exhale, take your hands over to the left and look right. Inhale, bring hands behind head, come back to center. Exhale, flip your palms away, reach the hands to the right, look left. Inhale, come to center, hands come back behind head. As you exhale, flip your palms away and look towards the right. Couple more times. Inhale to center, staying grounded through the feet and stretching hands in the opposite direction of where you're looking. Inhale, come back. Exhale, over to the other side. And now inhale, bring your hands behind your head. And then exhale, sweep your arms all the way out around, bringing hands down in front of the heart to Anjali Mudra. 1 inhale and exhale, just to realign. And now we'll move dynamically just a little bit through chair pose and some lunges eventually. So inhale, sweep arms out, around, up. Keeping arms up, we're going to sit back. And so sit down into your chair pose. Inhale, bring your hands down onto your knees. Exhale, tuck and reach the tailbone down towards your heels. Good. As you inhale, this is like a little cat-cow. So bring your heart forward, look up, open your front of your throat. As you exhale, round the shoulders, press your hands into your knees, bring your chin in towards your chest. Again, tuck that tailbone down. 2 more times. Inhale, all the way down into the belly. Shoulders come back, shoulder blades meet. Exhale, round. Chin comes in towards chest. I'm not doing it, so you can still hear me. Tuck that tailbone. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, round. Now staying tucked in the bottom part, okay, in your tail. Inhale, bring your arms up alongside your ears. As you exhale, stand up. And then exhale, bring your arms all the way around, hands in front of the heart. Good. So we're going to move again. We're going to do a little bit more now. So inhale, bring arms up alongside ears. Exhale, coming all the way down. Stay here. Inhale, grow long. And then exhale, let's bring your hands to your blocks, your chair, the floor, and go ahead and step your left foot back. So now you're in this nice sort of low lunge. And inhale, lift and grow this space between your lower front ribs and your belly button. And then exhale, let that left knee come down to the floor. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, bring the knee down towards the floor. Lift it up. Inhale, bring it down. Now see if you can keep your hips low, but straighten the legs. So staying nice and long and low. And then inhale, step forward. Exhale, sit. Inhale, arms come up alongside ears. And exhale, stand up, arms come out around, hands in front of heart. Good. Inhale, lift arms up alongside ears. Exhale, sit. Inhale, bring hands to chair, blocks, floor. Step right leg back. Low lunge. So as you're here, really grow strong in that back leg. So you're going to lift the whole upper thigh in towards the sky. As you exhale, lower the right knee down towards the floor. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. See how low you can stay and just try to straighten that back leg. So not lifting as much through the hips. Inhale, step forward. Exhale, sit. Inhale, bring your arms alongside your ears. And then inhale, lift up. Exhale, arms out around, hands to heart. One breath. Inhale. So you still have your Ujjayi Pranayama. Beautiful. And let's add on. So inhale, arms come up alongside ears. Exhale, sit. Inhale, bring hands down onto the chair. Step your left leg back. Keeping your left hand down on the floor. Inhale here and exhale. Take your right arm up towards the sky. Now we're going to move dynamically. So inhale, sweep it over towards the left side of your mat on your inhale. And then exhale, lift back up into your twist. Again, 2 more times. Inhale, reach. So you're going all across the body here. Exhale, twist. Inhale, reach. Front left corner of your mat. Exhale. Now we're going to hold for a couple of breaths here. Strong back leg here. Beautiful. One more inhale. Reach through those fingertips. Shine your heart up. Exhale comes down. Inhale, step your left foot forward. Exhale, come back into your chair pose. Inhale, lift back up to stand. Exhale, arms out around up. One breath. And feel how you feel from side to side. Feeling into the opening that you're creating with your practice. Beautiful. So now we'll get ready for the other side. And inhale, arms sweep up alongside ears. Exhale, sit into your chair pose. Inhale, hands come on back down. Step your right foot back. Good. Keeping your right arm down, your right hand down. Inhale, and then exhale, take the twist to the other side. So you're twisting towards that bent knee that's in the front. Good. Next time you inhale, sweep the arm forward. Inhale, reach through the fingertips over to that right side of your mat. Exhale, twist up. Inhale, reach. Exhale, twist. Inhale, reach. Exhale, twist, hold. One more inhale, deep into the belly. Shoulder blades melting down away from the ears. Exhale, bring that hand down to the chair to block the floor. Inhale, step the back foot to the front. Exhale, sit into your chair pose. Don't you just love chair pose? And then inhale, lift up, strong legs. Exhale, arms come out around. One breath. Great. So I'm going to move my chair just a little bit. And we're going to come about halfway down the mat, all the way over onto the left side of the mat. So we're going to take your left foot, step it forward and over to the right side of your mat. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and take your left hand to your left hip. And inhale, take your right arm out to the side. As you exhale, really lean back, draw shoulder blades together. And then as you inhale, you're going to sweep around, cross that midline of the body, reach right across and down in front of you. As you exhale, lift back up. So stand into those legs, squeeze those legs together. Inhale, sweep again. And now we're just going to hold. We're not going to do as many times. If you want to do more later, just pause it. Do as many of these as you want. We only have 30 minutes. So right here, if you're following along at this pace, just take another couple of breaths, really reaching through this whole extension, this beautiful twist in the spine and in the body. And just imagine all the resistance just exiting your body. One more inhale as you reach through fingertips. As you exhale, really firm through the legs to lift yourself back up. Squeeze shoulder blades. Hand comes back down to your hips. And then bring your foot back, have both feet together. And stand close eyes and feel, or just a soft gaze, so you can feel, how that energy is moving. So this is the invitation of yoga. It's all about how we meet all of this that surrounds us in our experience, in our presence. And now we'll just move to the other side. So move to the right side of your mat. Take your right foot forward, step it forward. So my toes are kind of pointing pigeon toe towards each other as I, have my legs across. And now I'm going to take my left arm out. I'm going to inhale here, keeping my thumb maybe in my peripheral vision. And then as I exhale, I squeeze my shoulders, I lift and come into this little delicious back bend. And then as I inhale, I sweep, like I'm opening up all this space in front of me. And then as I exhale, I squeeze my legs together, I lift myself back up into this beautiful twist of a back bend. Inhale one more time. We're going to hold here. Good. So 3 breaths. Beautiful. One last inhale as you reach. And then exhale, you're going to lift your upper body back up. Squeeze shoulder blades together. Hand comes back down to hip. And then bring both feet together underneath your hips. Let your arms come down by your side or bring them in front of your heart. Just taking a few breaths so that you bring everything back into alignment here. So this is the invitation of yoga. It is the invitation of love. It's an invitation to fall into that inner openness that you really and truly are. And now we're going to make our way onto the chair. So here we're going to sit. Again, if you prefer to sit on the floor, if you have another chair, it's up to you. I'm going to offer here today just a version of pigeon pose. So we cross our left ankle over our right knee. I'm flexing my foot. I even sometimes like to put my hand on the bottom of my foot and engage all the way through the foot. I'm sitting at the end of my chair. I'm going to inhale, lift up, and then I'm going to exhale, and I'm going to keep this space in between my belly button and my lower front ribs. I'm going to invite that to stay nice and long because I can collapse there, and that's not what I'm looking to do. I want to be able to breathe deep into my belly, deep into the sensation, deep into the resistance. Because in your yoga, you'll find out that this resistance is really just your imagination. And then let's go ahead, inhale, lift body up. And then we're gonna twist toward that bent knee. And I'm gonna take my hand and put it on the chair behind me and invite the shoulder blades to come together, to gather behind my heart. Just for a beautiful, nice twist. So this leg that's crossed is still very muscular, still has a lot of energy, aliveness. You can be looking over your left shoulder or you can be looking towards the computer. Now keeping your right hand on your left knee, as if we have done this 1,000 times in class before, we're going to take that left arm up and over and just let yourself, push your hand into your knee into your hand. And then inhale, lift this left hand up towards the sky. Exhale, turn the palm away from the front of the body. And then just allow that arm to hang down. So you can have a little bit of opening through the neck. And breathe. Chin in towards chest. Find where it feels yummy for you. Good. Inhale, bring that arm up. And then exhale, go ahead, release that twist. Let your foot come down to the floor. And again, invite yourself in. To feel that openness all along the left side of the body and breathe down deep into your belly as if you were including all this beautiful, delicious openness all out to the left side of you, even maybe beyond and around. See, this is what happens in your yoga. You open yourself up. You see what's possible. And the resistance is like, what was that for? What was that all about? Okay, other side. So right foot comes onto knee, hand comes to foot, ankle, anywhere where it feels great. But you want to have a nice long inner spine. Inhale, lift up. And then exhale, fold forward. Breathing deep into belly, keeping frontal spine nice and long so you can be full with breath. Inhale, lift back up. Exhale, take your left hand to your right knee. Take your right hand back around to the seat of the chair, or maybe you clasp the back of the chair or the seat just to give you a little leverage if you like that. And if you're always grabbing for that, maybe you don't. Maybe you just see how much twisting can happen with just, those oblique muscles. And then keeping the left hand, this right leg is still all full of energy. I'm pushing through my foot. I'm going to inhale, take my right arm up, and I'm going to push my hand with my knee and my knee with my hand. And then inhale, reach up. So I'm reaching up. I can't even see my hand in the picture. That's how high I'm reaching. And then I exhale, I turn my palm away from the front of my body. And I let that arm just dangle down, right? We just let that open on its own. You don't need to do anything. The weight of your arm, the weight of your head is plenty. Draw chin in towards chest, look down towards floor, look up. Good. And then on an inhale, let's go ahead, bring that arm back up again. Exhale, sweep it back down. And then let that foot come down onto the floor. So we're going to close today with Nadi Shodhana. Okay, so that's that alternate nostril breathing. So find a nice long spine and really allow, maybe, you rock a little bit. I'll turn sideways. Okay, so maybe you rock a little bit on your chair just to find where neutral is, or even a little bit forward so you can have a nice full belly so that breath can come down into the belly. And one hand, your left hand will come into, this mudra, Jana mudra. And your other one is your right hand, and it's going to have ring finger, pinky on left nostril, thumb on right nostril. Okay. So we'll walk through this a couple of times. Good, we still have time. So offering the eyes to close or a soft gaze. Let your breath settle. Let your body settle. With your feet on the floor. And feel completely held by the chair, the seat, whatever it is that you're sitting on. Let yourself really be held here. Supported. And then invite the mind to draw down into the belly. So really pinning it to your belly. And just take a couple rounds of your own breath to follow the inhale and the exhale. So when we're doing any kind of pranayama, your breath, watching your breath can be a little tricky. We like to have an easeful breath. And sometimes we clutch at inhales and things like that. So there's all kinds of things that are going on. And so this invitation to just watch how the inhale naturally happens, even though we're going to be offering a specific thing to do with our inhales and exhales. So I'll be quiet for a moment just so you can watch your breath. Just watch that inhale, how your belly just pops out. And then with the exhale, there's just that engagement. So you really want to draw your navel, your lower belly in towards your spine. That's exhale. All right, so here's for Nadi Shodhanam. We're going to do 3 times one side, 3 times the other side, and then 1 in and out through the middle. So take a nice inhale, your own inhale. Now go ahead and close your right nostril off as you exhale out through the left nostril. Keeping your thumb on your right nostril, inhale again through the left nostril. We're going to just keep it there. And then as you exhale, that's exhale number 2. Exhale out through the left nostril one more time. Inhale through the same left nostril. Exhale one more time, making it 3. At least I hope I counted correctly. And then again, return the inhale through the left nostril. Now close off your left nostril with your ring finger and your pinky and exhale through right nostril, exhaling once. At the bottom of your exhale, inhale again through right nostril. Exhale twice through right nostril. Inhale again through right nostril. And then exhale out through right nostril. And now inhale through right nostril. And then as you exhale, let your hand come away. Exhale through both. And then inhale through both. And repeat the same process. Close off right nostril with thumb. Exhale through left nostril. Inhale through left nostril. Exhale for second time on left nostril. Inhale again, left nostril. Exhale, 3rd time, left nostril. Inhale through left nostril. Now we close off the left nostril with the ring and pinky finger. Exhale through right nostril. Once. And then inhale. Exhale, 2nd time, right nostril. Inhale. Exhale, 3rd time, right nostril. Inhale. Let hand come down. Exhale through both nostrils. And repeat that for 1 more round. So both sides 3 times. And those are your rounds. And it's close to signing off. So as you do this, I would encourage you to do it for 5 minutes. Set a timer. 10 minutes. This is a terrific way to balance your system. And I do mean that mostly energetically, but you will also feel it as a physical effect. Once you have finished with your pranayama, you can move to meditation, you can move to shavasana, so lying down in corpse pose. Rubbing your hands, hands to heart, enjoy your breath, enjoy your practice, enjoy your dream. Namaste, yogis. Miss you. Stay calm.